What's the word, man?
What's going on?
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? About to go in the house, put these groceries up.
You guys left New York, right?
Yeah, we back in Colorado Springs now, man. Getting it in.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's dope, man. Yeah, I couldn't make it to the press conference. I'm in Brooklyn, but it was. Let me ask you a question. Those press conferences, are they getting kind of just redundant, same questions, same shit over and over? Or are you enjoying it?
Well, it's part of the game, man. So, I mean, as a trainer manager, you got to do shit like that, you know.
Right, right.
So, yeah. I mean, long days, no sleep. Uh, but it's all beneficial at the end of
What is the biggest challenge, or what are you guys focusing on? I know you can't give away too much, but what are you focusing on the most in this camp for this fight?
Uh, Mostly, man, just making sure that we in shape to beat his ass. So we won't have no doubts.
Right,
After the fight is over with. That's
right,
like you said, not without giving no pointers away.
right,
So
right. So being in shape is, I guess, the conditioning is the number one priority.
well, like I said before, if you come with conditioning, if you come with eating right, what I'm saying, make sure you get the right sleep and all that shit.
Right,
That question is pretty much like an ambiguous question. So, we can go all over the board with that question. So,
right.
but we ready.
Okay, okay. So I heard some people talking about that there's a size difference. To me, they look like they're about the same size. I mean, is there a size difference?
Errol might be just a little bit, maybe a half inch taller or something like that.
Okay,
But I will tell you this: like the first press conference, he had on some boots and stuff, so I gave him like an inch and a half, a little different. And then when the second press conference came, it looked a little bit more. They were sized up a little bit more right, so more even. So, but size doesn't really mean nothing to us. Being where we come from and being, if you're a gym rat, and you in the gym and you want to spar all the time, size don't mean any fucking thing. You just want to get in there and try to get your work in.
right,
You like you little kid, you 90 pounds, he 115, 120, and you want to get in there and spar because the kids that your size just may not be on that same level.
right,
So
right.
and so we mostly all guys go, mostly like gym rats go through that. And I know, we all know Bud is a gym rat, and Errol's probably a gym rat, so that don't mean shit.
You know, one thing which I love about the matchup is like the two different personalities. You got Bud, who seems excited, like he wants to get in there and take care of shit. And then you got Errol, who is very, very reserved, very quiet, and it's such a different in personalities. But you know, people talk about the will of Spence, but I think Bud's will has proven. Like the last fight against Porter, when I forget if was it you or somebody said, "I think you're down," and he was like, "Oh, really?" And then he just went out and stopped him.
I think it was, like Tim Bradley or Andre Ward said something to him, but he was down. Then he whispered to me like, "They say I'm down. They say I'm down," But that just the will of the fighter that's in the ring that wants to get the job done.
Right, right. And boxing is mental. I mean, what percentage would you say is mental in boxing? Yeah, out of 100%, how much of it do you think is actually mental?
I put it like this. Let's do like this. Let's do 75-25 in camp. 75 is more the trainer because the trainer got to push the fighter to get in shape and make sure he's ready to go. And then it turns around to be 90-10 because the fighter got to go in there and take the risk.
Hmm.
The fight night. So and then the trainer just in there, just telling him all the different stuff they've been going over in camp, making sure he's doing it, just keep him in between the lines.
Right,
So,
right,
things of that nature.
right. So how long have you
Hold
been
on, hold
working
on,
with
hold on, hold on. Let me see. Jamel Herring, leave my dude Sean out of what's going on now. He said leave Sean for Mel. You know, Mel. Let's talk about Jamel Herring.
I've talked to Jamel before.
You talked to Jamel before?
Yeah, I've interviewed Jamel before.
Jamel, my dog, man. You know, that's one fighter, man, that his thing actually came up today in camp.
Uh-huh.
When we was at the breakfast table, eating breakfast, breakfast after the first morning workout, and we was trying to realize who was the hardest worker in camp, and he was on top of the list. He was on top of the list, man. You know.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a gunner in the Army, fuck that. You could definitely be a fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, my dog. Yeah. Man, my dog, man. I miss you, man. I miss you. I love you, son.
Yeah.
I promise you I do. I see, look, Kevin Ventura from Omaha is trying to tell Jamel Herring to get back in the ring. Kevin, you tell him that.
Yeah.
You tell him that.
We
tell Jamel, come visit camp. Come to camp and visit us, man. Oh, look who we got here. Who we got here? Kevin Ventura. Yeah, look who we got here, Kevin Ventura.
How you doing?
Kevin Ventura fighting on the undercard.
Oh, nice.
Kevin's 11-0. He's be making his trying to push to 12-0. So
wow.
Listen, Jamel, come out to camp and visit us, dude. I love you too, man. I love you too, man.
You guys are in Colorado?
Yeah, pretty. You know, we stay in Colorado. Get back on the line.
Is that for the altitude, or what makes you choose Colorado?
The altitude is, man. Altitude is crazy out here, dude. It's crazy. Yeah.
Like how long does it take for somebody to get acclimated?
2 weeks, maybe 3.
Damn.
You know, so that's why we spend like 2 months out here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me ask you a question. So all the fighters I ever dealt with, you ever see any of my fighters get tired?
No.
Okay. Then.
Oh,
there you go.
You're focusing. I mean, you're focusing on the conditioning is imperative.
Yeah. When you coming back home, bro? I'm never coming back home. I'm coming up there in 2 weeks. No, you know, whoever that is. Triple threat, Bud, so-called Jamel. Yes, that's Kevin. Jamel, come and visit us, dude. Come and visit us. But what? Well, losing this fight. Who's that said? Bud ain't losing shit. Matter of fact, I should block you. If it was my I'll block you. Was that Johnson or whatever? Bud ain't losing shit. You might as well stick yourself, fool. All right, okay, all right. I'm good.
How long you been working with Bud? How long's it been?
Ever since he's been born, dude.
Ever since. So how did you guys meet each other? What's the story behind that?
We from the same neighborhood, man. In Omaha, from the same neighborhood. I grew up with his mom, his dad, his uncle. We all fought for the same team. So it was imperative that because I stuck around the gym more than anybody else from the gym that we came from in Omaha called CW Boxing Club. You know, when Bud was like 3 or 4 years old, running around the neighborhood, shit, messing with him and all that.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just like anybody else, though. Just like anybody else from any other city that, they try to look out for the little young guys that's in the neighborhood. They try to get them in the gym and try to look out for them as they was coming up. And he was just one of those special ones that came up.
Well, that's the great thing about Bud, too, is, he had to work his way to where he's at. He didn't have a huge, a gold medal or any of that or huge management,
Right. Exactly. I mean, you know how it goes. Everybody know how it goes and shit. Most of, like if you look at the landscape of boxing from, I don't know, 63 when Ali and them came out or before them, a lot of those guys won the gold medal, was in the Olympics. They shined.
Yeah.
And the hard noses like Marvin Hagler. I know he never got a gold medal. He never went to Olympics.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He ended up being one of the great ones. Who else? Who else was out there that came up the hard way? Buster Douglas came up the hard way.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah. There's a
you know,
few.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
few.
yeah.
I mean, how many amateur fights did Bud have?
Probably between like 80 and 100. Probably
So
80 and 100.
how many did you have?
Oh, we're not talking about me right now, all right?
Okay. Okay.
We're not talking about me right
However
now.
you want,
We're talking about the
however
fight.
you want to do it. So 'cause I was going to ask you, do you think that too many amateur fights can actually hurt a fighter if they have too much of an amateur experience?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? It definitely give you a lot of experience.
Right.
Definitely give you a lot of experience, but it's always different from the amateur to the pros. Cause you got on smaller gloves, no headgears, no shirt, no nothing. Motherfuckers talking shit to you,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you that, dude. That's a big difference.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is. It is. And so, because I've had some fighters, say that it's a lot of mileage. Like Loma, he had what, 400 fights?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what they say.
it's a little
That's what they say.
that's a little much, no?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You never know.
Mm,
You never
mm,
know. It all depends on. To me, it's like like me in the Midwest. I love for the amateur fighters in our gym to get shitload of fights because it's experience.
mm-hmm,
But you gotta have the right coach and put them in the right tournaments and do the right thing by them. You know.
mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, one statistic I saw that I haven't heard people really talk about this, but Bud has more knockouts than Errol has total fights.
so a lot of people don't want to say that though. A lot of people don't want to recognize that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? They
They
should.
should, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because just look at the landscape of this fight. Like it's with PBC, but never been with PBC, and you know, I just feel like we, we the B side. We getting the short end of the stick, which is all right. It's cool and shit. So they won't recognize him, his accomplishments, his accolades in the business. They just probably, to me, they're just looking at him like, all right, this is Bud coming in to fight Spence.
I
But
mean, and stopping, what was it, his last 11? Is that what
last
it was?
his last 10 opponents.
I mean, that's, because people, what I don't understand is
Hold on,
I
hold
hear
on,
a
hold on. Let me
lot.
see. It's it. Hold on, let me see something.
Hmm.
Let me see. Hold on. Johnson or what's up? Big fish, big fish. Stick yourself, fool. Stick yourself. Uh, King Vasadi City. I can barely see. Stick yourself, fool. Stick yourself. You know that movie, The Mac.
Yeah.
Stick yourself, fool. I will knock you out. He said, "Oh, what? Mama Johnson will knock you. I don't give a knock. Whatever. I don't give. I'm just looking at the comments that people putting in.
Yeah, no, yeah, you'll see
And
some
shit.
wild
Yeah,
shit if you look at
it's
the
a wild
comments.
shit. Oh,
Yeah, you'll see some
yeah.
wild shit if you see the comments.
You'll
The,
get
the,
shot.
the thing
Who get shot? Wait a minute. They see this is violence. Look, they going back and forth talk about violence. I'll shoot you.
is,
Shoot,
these guys, they're goofy.
shoot your Uncle Bomac. Dang, they want to try to kill me and everything. Shit, see,
Omaha,
see,
stand up.
I'm all stand up. You know
There
what I'm
we
saying? Yeah,
go.
stand up, stand up. See, this is why I don't like doing interviews, man, because you see this crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you, all that shit, man. See, these fans. I appreciate the passion.
You froze. You froze on me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I got you.
So
Yeah, you're back now.
what? Hey, so once they start talking about, she just talking about look at Bud competitions. Bud want everybody to kiss his ass. Look, see, who is this Johnson? Whoever that dude is. You
I
know.
don't know, but
But okay, this I love the love the passion of the fans, but see shit like that, man. When people start talking like that,
yeah, I
that's what make me
mean,
like
this
don't want to
fight
do
is,
interviews and shit. That's what make me
yeah,
not want to do
I,
interviews and shit. saying?
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But this fight is really, I mean, this is. Would you say this is the biggest fight since when? Hagler Hearns? What would you say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, Tyson, but maybe Tyson Holyfield. It's Hagler Hearns, Tyson Holyfield, Bud and Spence. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What?
And
And
what
then
makes it
Manny Pacquiao, Floyd and them.
like the thing to me, which I don't understand is people talk like Spence hits harder, but everything that Bud has done shows that he hits harder, or at least it's equal, at least.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You guys just, you know what? You make a great point, but at the same time, we just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see when Bud knocked this this dude out, man.
So you for sure you see a knockout, you visualize it.
I'm telling you, I'm for sure I'm gonna see a win. Like I always tell everybody, if a knockout comes, we're gonna take this fool out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like Bud said, if I hurt you, I'm gonna stop you. You heard what he said,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, and he's one of the best finishers in the game.
right?
Um, so how much at this point now, when working with Bud, how much are you real involved in the corner, or do you guys almost have an unspoken thing where he kind of knows what to do? You just give him a couple little, nudges, but and he handles it.
So I was, you know what? I should stop this interview because obviously you don't know who I really am or I really do what I really do for the team.
No, I know what you do,
Or
but some
why
people
would you
when
ask?
they work
Why
together,
would
they
you
have
ask
like an unspoken
that
thing.
question? Eh? Why would you ask me that question?
Because some people have an unspoken thing together. You know what I mean? And it's almost like they don't have to speak. They just kind of it's like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, like you give a fighter that looked like,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
You,
That's what
you
I'm saying.
you
That's what
close.
that's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I figured, man. Because you know he's so, but they're saying that he's going to be favored in the Vegas
His
odds,
favorite
right? So why is he the B side if he's favored? I don't understand that.
because uh, I believe I really don't want to speak on it. We shouldn't be the favorite, but we the favorite. I mean, we shouldn't be the B side, but we the B side. So, oh well, that just make it better for the night to come or the win to come.
Right, right. Because that's what I like. I feel like Bud has that old school like he doesn't mind being the B side because he knows he believes he's going to win, and he knows then he'll have all the cards in his
Right.
hand.
Exactly.
And not to look past Errol, but he's talking about Charlo after this. Is that really what's going to happen?
This dude, Jason, oh, I can't even read that shit, man. But you gotta stick yourself. I know you sit back there laughing and shit. You stick yourself because you be saying some stupid shit. That's why. That's why I hope you text me. I hope you text me after Bud beat this dude's ass and shit. I'm gonna remember this name. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot your name so when Bud beat that dude's ass and shit, I'll be able to call you and hit you on Instagram and see what you're gonna say. Let's see.
You screenshotting him?
Yeah, I screenshotted his ass and shit so I can find his ass when the fight is over with and see if he's still talking that same shit. But let's get back to the interview. I got like 2 minutes left.
No problem, no problem. Um, yeah, man, I'm excited. I think what do you think it is that makes this fight so like everybody's so excited about it?
Because Errol, the world got Errol being because done in the game and who he has been on the PBC side and the names that he had beat there, the PBC side just hyped their names up so much. And when he went and took the belts from them, they already had losses and shit, right? And so Bud over
Right.
at ESPN, and he's winning, constantly winning, and constantly winning. And and if you look at it, they all say it's like majority of them over there, like majority of the world's like pulling towards PBC because PBC got the better names. but look at the body of work that Bud has put in, and look at the body of work that Spence has put in. The body of work is better on Bud's side,
Yeah.
but the popularity is on PBC side. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
real
Okay.
like this bad, we gonna go with this. That's why he the favorite. So that's how
Right.
that's how I look at it.
Right. Right. But now that Bud is independent, I mean, that's a smart move.
So I appreciate you giving me some time uh, and doing an interview with you. You be good, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right,
Good.
baby. All
Talk
right.
to you soon.
Hey guys, please subscribe and smash that like button. And if there's any fighters you want us to interview or anything else, any questions or comments, hit us up. We're here for you.